Good evening, everybody. It is Auronnj here with another War of the Visions video, and today we are going to go through a couple comps that I've put together to solo Two-Headed Dragon, the new raid. We're going to have two. The first one is going to be a dark slashing team, which I feel like is a pretty standard comp being used for this, and the second one is going to be a completely dark piercing team, which I feel like might be flying under a lot of people's radar, and they both use some pretty common units that I think a lot of people will have access to. So to start, let's take a look at the dark slashing team. Note here that this is not a level 100 raid. I haven't had time to get it to 100 yet, but I wanted to get these videos out today so people doing the fight can get these before they've wasted a bunch of time, maybe looking for videos or whatever, just to get you this info as early as possible. So the first turn in both fights, I'm going to stand to the back and just not move and let the Two-Headed Dragon take his first turn walking towards me. I've just given some TMRs to my squad that will increase AP, mostly. I don't want to be buffing after turn 1, at least not early. And yeah, you just sit back here, you cast your buffs, and the Two-Headed Dragon will come forward. If I was min-maxing this squad a little bit, I would slow Venera down so the dragon would come before she had a second turn. Now I think as the dragon levels up, this one's only in the 40s or so, he will eventually be fast enough that won't be a problem anymore. But one thing to note here as well, Stern is running the Halloween Vision card, Oldoa's card. That gives him that 3-hit attack, and mixed with Shadowlynx, who also has a 3-hit attack, it creates a really nice dark chain. So you'll start seeing big damage coming out. There's Gafgarion hitting for max damage, for example. And yeah, you can just see how this works. This is a very basic slashing dark comp, right? There's nothing special here. If this was a harder boss, instead of using Venera's Limit Break here, I would choose to do Armor Cleaver. And this is another reason I would want Venera taking the first turn against this guy after he moves once. I would want to Armor Cleave him first. But this is a lower level fight, so I'm just going to go with the Limit Break, build that chain way up, and you can really see how, even though this guy's resistant to slashing, you can do massive damage to him with a dark slashing team. As he levels up, he is going to get more defense, more powerful, and we won't just crush him like that. But we had a lot of turns left, and maybe this comp can't take you all the way to 100, but with some min-maxing, with some optimization, this comp could take you a long way, and then you could join groups to get you the rest of the way. Alright, second team comp. This one's going to use Kain as the only true spear user in the group. Notice he's the only one who has a spear. But these other 3 units, 2 of which are the same unit from the last group, all have a sub-job that gives them a spear class, right? Jiza is a Lancer, Stern and Shadowlynx are Dragoons. So, you go into their build, you give them their sub-job abilities that enhance piercing damage, their passive abilities that give piercing up, whatever you can do there. Then I'm running Pierce Attack Up Vision card, Two-Headed Dragon for damage increase, damage up, and Dark Attack Up. This squad does really, really good. So let's take a look at how it goes. As a heads up, Jiza's going to be using the Spear Throw technique, and Stern and Shadowlynx will be jumping, and then Kain will do his Limit Break on his first attack to put the slow on the dragon, which I think will be very, very important as you get to a higher level. But again, first turn, you're going to stand back here, you're going to use your TMRs, just buff up, get that AP regen going on. Pretty standard stuff. There's definitely small optimizations I would make, like it would be better to have somebody use Lunar Verve on the first turn, so maybe swap that over to Jiza if you needed more AP, right? Because then everybody would be getting that bonus AP from using it. But whatever TMRs you have to boost your AP game, give you some more attack, those would be great here. So okay, let's see how this goes. Jiza's going to start it off with a Nighthawk, You know, pretty minimal damage, about 4k. No big deal though, because here come the big jumps. Jump abilities do a ton of damage. This is just a regular jump from Stern. Cheap to use, max damage. Like, it actually hit for max damage as only the first hit in the chain. Then here comes Kane's Limit Break. This will put the very important for later, for higher level slow on the boss, which is great. And then Shadowlynx is going to slide up here. And even Shadowlynx, who does not have a ton of attack, like, she's not a true attacker, she's more of a dodger, evasion person. She's doing max damage with her jump, because this guy is weak to Dark and Pierce. Nighthawk, the spear throw move, ends up being my softest hitting move from the group. But, boom, that group destroyed him, and I think that this squad right here, with piercing abilities, is my best chance to solo this raid all the way. This is what I'm going to use to try and take a solo run all the way to 100. I'll post a follow-up video later of a level 100 raid with this squad, or some version of this squad, giving it a shot, and we'll see. But give these a try if you needed some ideas. If you have any other ideas, leave them in the chat. I'd be happy to add those to my follow-up video. And yeah, okay, that does it for the raid. I wanted to give a special thank you tonight. Normally I just wrap it up by saying thanks, hey, tune in again. Special thank you tonight. We are approaching the 1,000 sub mark for this channel. That's somewhere I never thought I would get. Back in the day, I just made kind of funny Guild Wars videos, mostly to share with my guild, just to show strategies and things. And this channel has turned into something that apparently a lot of people enjoy. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who is watching it. Thank you for everybody who comments, who shares, all of that. It's really cool to have your work recognized in some way. And to anybody who is following, liking, subscribing, all of the things, thank you so much. It really means a lot to content creators to have people actually like their content. And it's really weird to think of myself as a content creator, but here we are. Yeah, let's get that 1,000 subs. I don't think I only need like 40 more, so we're almost there. Anyway, have a great night, everybody. I hope you're having a ton of success with this raid, having a lot of fun, and I will see you next time.